Good morning, everyone. We're at OPD's Impact Party. Our officers are going to give you some insight into what we're doing. Gentlemen, first of all, go ahead and introduce yourselves and tell us how long you've been here.
So my name is Alex Reyes. I'm an officer with the Odessa Police Department. Been an officer for almost 3 years now.
I'm Officer Tyler Thielen. I've been here for just about 3 years as well. Alex and I went to the academy together.
Talk to us a little bit about what's going on out here today.
So we're having what we're calling an Impact Party. It's kind of like a block party, pretty much just kind of getting out with the community, showing people the type of stuff that we do, our different units throughout the department. We got some music, some food trucks and stuff like that, just for people to come out and have a good time.
How much does it cost to come to this event?
It's completely free. There's no charge at all. We're all out here having a good time. All no cost to you.
Okay, we're going to walk around and show folks what's out here. You guys go ahead and get in front. So here's a little bit of what's going on. You can see a number of our officers are out here. Again, a free event for our community. We have lots of different parts of our department here. The crime scene unit, we have our crime scene lab, we have food trucks. Let's walk this way. We have the SWAT vehicle. You guys kind of give them some insight into the SWAT vehicle over here.
So this is what's called our bat vehicle. Pretty much that's the main thing that we use when we go out on SWAT runs and stuff like that. As you can see, it's pretty big. It's armored, designed, of course, for more of the high-risk situations. And then we can kind of go through the inside real quick. So, of course, there's a back entry and exit. I don't know if you want to go up there.
Yeah, let's go on in.
So, of course, there's plenty of seating for all the officers to ride back here. Typically, down here under the seats, we would have different types of firearms, ammunitions, and things like that. Obviously, we have some breaching tools and stuff to, get into houses and things like that. Up over on this side, we have our turret. So if you needed to, an officer can stand up here and look over through the turret there.
What kind of questions do y'all typically get? Especially, I think the one thing that's great about youngsters, they don't hold back. They ask you exactly what is on their mind. So what are some of the questions that you get?
I mean, a lot of times we get like, what kind of a vehicle is it specifically? Like, what kind of model and everything? It sits on a Ford F550 chassis. They ask us what we do, how runs go, how practices go, everything like that. And basically just like our daily duties while we're on SWAT.
What about, does someone have to have a specific license to drive this vehicle? Is it assigned to certain officers or someone on the SWAT team? Or how does that work?
So pretty much any officer can drive it. You don't need a specific license or anything like that to be able to drive it. Just a basic Class C driver license.
When do you determine it's a situation that you need this kind of vehicle?
So typically that's a decision that's made more by the command staff and supervisors. But like I said earlier, it's more for the high-risk situations where they're having to deploy a SWAT team to either force entry into a house and things like that. And of course, if there's any risk of danger or any sort of rounds being fired, then of course you want to have that kind of armored and protection.
Okay, we're going to go on to the next place. I want to remind people that we will be here till 2 o'clock. It's a free community event at American Legion. The address is 2701 East 8th Street. You can see our officers are out here. What do we have over here? Let's kind of go over here and give folks some insight.
What we have here is our Odessa animal shelter, where a lot of our dogs come up for adoption. Anything the animal control picks up, brings up, they go through the process. This is where it's time to come find a new home for these pets.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that the Odessa Police Department is over the animal shelter. And so we have lots of dogs and cats that are up for adoption. We always have specials. You can see here the little fur babies that are around. We like to say it over and over again, but we encourage people to spay and neuter their pets. And also vaccinate them, because we have a lot of problems around this area with strays. And so we just want to make sure everyone is doing what they can to help out. Look at that. American Legion in the background. That's our adoption coordinator. We are live on Facebook, just to let you know. So there's some of the fur babies. All right, guys, let's keep going. Where else are we going to go now?
So head over to the drone unit next. So
All
our
right.
drone unit pretty much, it's a newer It's a newer subsection of our department. We recently stood it up. We use the drones, deploy them for multiple different reasons. We need a large area search, looking for subjects, anything like that. Usually we'll call out a drone. There's several offices that are certified to fly these drones. We also have automated drones that operate as well. It just varies on the situation, and it's up to the incident commander or the lieutenant on shift to decide whether or not a drone needs to be deployed.
Okay, so I'm going to show you the different drones that we have out here. We have different sizes, and he was saying they are used for different situations. We have sergeants, lieutenants, our command staff who makes decisions, but that one it's big. Oh, here's one being operated live for you. Do you guys know how far these drones can go?
Several miles, I think up to 4 or 5 miles for the biggest one that we have as a radius at a time. It covers pretty much the entire city at any given time.
Let's show folks now the food trucks. Everyone likes food, especially when they come to these fun events. So let's walk on over here.
So of course here we have a bodega, so they have all kinds of different snacks and different types of foods and things like that, different drinks. I'm not sure exactly what all is on the menu, but it looks pretty good just from looking at the food truck, so I'm sure it's pretty good.
All right, let's keep going ahead. We have some of the media out here, and we certainly appreciate them covering their stories later on in the newscast. Here's another food truck. You guys are live on our Facebook page. We have News West 9 CBS 7 out here.
So right over here we have our crime scene lab, mobile lab pretty much. And then we have a few of our crime scene techs here. They usually will come out to major scenes for us. They'll process for fingerprints, collecting evidence and things like that for us. Right now we have 3 of them out here, so I don't know if you want to go through and have them introduce themselves as well.
We're live on Facebook if you want to say hi. Do they take them inside there to kind of see?
Yeah. Can y'all show us inside?
So we're giving you an inside look at the crime scene lab. We have teddy bears. One of the things that those are used for, if we respond to where there are children, we try to comfort them as soon as possible. What do we have over there?
I believe over there we have our bomb squad unit. They, of course, as implied by the name, they deal with more of like situations where there might be some sort of explosives or hazardous devices. So, of course, they're going to deal with a lot of high pressure things as well, kind of similar to SWAT, but they're going to be a lot more specialized, a little bit more technical rather than tactical perspective.
How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
And what is that?
Sarge, you want to kind of explain what the different drones are and stuff like that?
This is the hazardous devices robot. This is what we send in when we don't want to send somebody in, and we take care of everything we can with it until we have to put this suit on and send a person in. This suit by itself weighs approximately 85 pounds, and robots can be replaced, people can't. That's while we have the robot. It goes first, and then we go out.
All right, you guys did a great job giving some insight. Thank you all so much. How long?
You guys out here
Yes, how long will we be out here and until what time?
till 2 o'clock today.
Where are we located?
2701 East 8th at the American Legion.
Any final words y'all want to say?
Look forward to seeing you guys.
Yeah, just come out. Like I said, we have food trucks. We got all these different units out here, music. So it's a good time. We got nice weather today finally, so it's definitely a good time.
All right, we hope to see you guys here.